Lijiang, first map between these two teams. Or this best of 3 series. We'll see what GamersOrigin will be favoring here tonight, as we've seen alternate aTTaX play just previously on Lijiang. Don't expect any real differences in terms of their compositions, but we'll be curious to note what GamersOrigin will do. I definitely don't expect Narwhal on that Torbjorn this time around, as we will have a short pause. Hopefully nothing really too bad on their end. It seems like Leaf actually has a couple of problems. But once more, on the blue team, Taliz, Nex, Cranks, Ruby, Octo, Nil. On the right hand side, Leaf, Narwhal, Hip, Benabest, Noki, Poco. And not to keep anyone out of the equation in terms of talking about GamersOrigin, Benabest also having some really good time and showing on picks like the Winston, as well as Reinhardt, winning out in that Reinhardt versus Reinhardt battle with the Earth Shatters, mitigating the one of his opponents. As I'm not entirely sure what the problem is. I'm just gonna check real quick, just to make sure what's going on. Okay, it seems like it's on Poco's end. Hopefully, it's gonna be able to fix it soon enough, but as said, would expect him to stick with the Zarya potentially. We've seen him run Soldier in the past on Lijiang with the triple threat coming out of the rest of the lineup. Leaf on Genji, Narwhal on Tracer, and Benabest on that Winston. And it does seem like we could have the same thing happen once more. Hip, also one of the players that has favored Zenyatta as of late. As a round Wolf start, Octo charging in valiantly. Will be discorded, however. Cranks battling out in the Tracer duels. Will go really, really low, but will be saved by his teammates. And Nex gets the first kill, grabs the second. Nex getting the first blood with the follow-up. Really nicely done on this Roadhog. And now with Nil getting a triple and Leaf hooked on top. This is cleanup for alternate, as they will be able to take first point cap.
My ultimate is charging.
But Nex coming up huge on this Roadhog. Gets that first blood. Gets the hooks. I mean that alternate will have that first point advantage. And Narwhal! Ooh, clutch boop. Will be able to save him in the end, as Leaf gets finally a kill on the board for GamersOrigin. Follows up with another, but so far still looking bad for GamersOrigin, as he's still left alive, taking Nil down as well. Leaf one-man army, getting the 1v2, 1v3s even. Might be enough to potentially, eventually force things into their favor. Nice deflect onto the Fire Strike. We'll have that blade available. Narwhal, Pulse Bomb available too. But still, a lot of members up and available for the blue team. Nil will be popping the Tac Visor, but Hip gets the first kill onto Cranks. We'll have the Transcendence to keep them safe, and now Blade coming out of Leaf, looking for targets. Doesn't get anything just yet. Sound Barrier kept the blue team safe, but now, finally, GamersOrigin will get the cap in their favor. It all really snowballed off of the fact that Leaf on a solo mission with Narwhal. After Narwhal went down, Leaf somehow still managed to get 2 kills. And now Octo will have that ulti available, but gets taken down instantly in the beginning of the fight. This is big. for GamersOrigin. They should be able to keep it rolling, keep winning the team fight nicely. However, we'll take ranks down. Leaf really low. No mega available for him, but still, team fight going over in favor of GamersOrigin. Transcendence was used. Kill follow-up by the rest of the crew. Best doing work on that Winston to boot. GamersOrigin looking to regroup. We'll have a lot of ultimates available. Paco did swap over to the Zarya, and already we'll have that ultimate available. Attack Visor was popped by Nil. Can he find any kills so far? Nice recall and cooldown management by Narwhal means he will be safe. And Paco, using that Graviton, will go down. However, but so far still, overall, pretty close fight. Leaf still has that Dragon Blade. Sound Barrier will be popped, and this is looking better and better for GamersOrigin. Nil will go down. Point, however, almost being taken by the blue team. Franks, only one left alive near the point. Should be going down, but still gets healed up. Will stay alive. Leaf manages to dodge that hook in the nick of time. And Narwhal gets the kill onto the opposing Tracer. So looking good for GamersOrigin as Leaf takes another, stays alive, and kills, all in favor of the red team on the kill feed, as Nil will be going down. Overtime is in. Sound Barrier will be popped by Liz, but with Transcendence being the answer out of GamersOrigin, this is looking better and better for them. Cranks, however, finally gets the kill onto Hip. Can he be the hero on top of Liz? Somehow, Ruby gets a kill onto Narwhal and the sleep onto Leaf. Can Alternate somehow do it next with the swap over onto Genji? Gets a double kill. And Nil getting another. Means that Alternate bring it back in the end. Clutch plays by the support lineup of Alternate. To Liz staying alive, dancing on the point. Ruby as well coming in, getting a few kills. Cranks killing Hip after the Transcendence. And with 3 ultimates available for Alternate, this is now suddenly looking in their advantage. As Narwhal, though, gets the first kill onto Octo. Looking for more, but Nil answers with the Tech Visor and 1 kill, but still nicely done by Best. Primal Rage will boop him out. Kills in favor of GamersOrigin. Overtime kicks in, and final members should go down finally for Alternate, and GamersOrigin take Night Market.
Score 0-1. The tempo.
Prolonged time.
But not without a great effort coming out of Alternate. Still keeping it close, pushing it to overtime themselves. Fortunately, GamersOrigin having that advantage did force them to stagger. And Best, with that Primal Rage, did mean that Nil wasn't able to do much with that Tech Visor. And we'll see both teams going in with the Pharah. Franks and Paco will be looking to dominate the skies. Octo getting the first bullet off onto Best. Getting a second onto Narwhal. Octo on that Reinhardt. Nice fire strike into the melee. Gets a triple. An Alternate gets the first point cap. Great stuff coming out of this lineup so far in the second round of Lijiang. Next is running with that Roadhog. Looking to answer with a couple of picks, a couple of good hooks. Gets one onto Best. Looking for Narwhal currently. Tries to go for the hook, does not get it. Narwhal still being elusive. Paco, however, the only one to get a kill. Onto Ruby, and he will go down as Nil and Cranks will continue on
Man on a mission. Stay out of my
the
way.
kills for
My
alternate.
ultimate is almost ready.
And when ultimates being aligned soon for the blue team, this is looking worse and worse for GamersOrigin. Benbest will be swapping over to the Reinhardt. Paco over to the Zarya. Narwhal
Stabilize.
over on that soldier. Leaf will be really low. Just have that blade up and ready to go. Nil popping that attack visor. Does not get any kills so far, but finally gets one. Follows it up with a double with Paco. And alternate attacks. Keep on holding. Nice sleep onto Liz, but no follow-up available for them. For GamersOrigin, but Leaf with the blade. With the nano boost, looking for those targets, gets one. So far 1 for 1, however. Nice nade, should be able to stop him for a bit. Dash coming out soon. Keeps it in. Gets the kill. And now to Liz. Gets a boop onto Narwhal. Unfortunately for them, not gonna be enough. Octo going for the reset, and GamersOrigin yet swap the point in their favor. Ultimate, each available for both teams. Cranks looking to get a good position here with the Rocket Barrage. Potentially going in for the side as Octo charging in. Still not spotted. Looks for the Lucio, but this is a clear team fight win for GamersOrigin. Even Hip being all the way in the back will snipe Cranks down. And GamersOrigin now with a lot of ultimates available. Only Paca using the Graviton there, I believe. Means that they're looking favored to keep winning in terms of the upcoming team fights. Noki going to get a double, and with the nano boost on Narwhal, doesn't even have to use the attack visor. GamersOrigin wipe the floor with alternate. However, the nano boost and attack visor, as well as our rocket barrage, still available for alternate. Interesting to see if they're gonna be able to do anything off of it, but Narwhal getting the first blood, so far 2 for 1. Will pop his attack visor, trying to get the kill onto Nil. Noki getting a double kill once more. This Lucio being bloodthirsty, securing the kills for his team, and with Leaf getting a couple extra. 97% means that GamersOrigin will be taking that second round win. GG.
Score 0-2.
Unfortunately for alternate attacks, it seems like they couldn't really keep the advantage rolling and in their favor after that first point cap. And honestly, it feels like Cranks sticking to that Pharah, not really being able to do anything with it, just wasn't really helping. They didn't even get to use the Rocket Barrage. So unfortunately for them, GamersOrigin will be securing that second round win on top, and we've seen this before. Hip, I definitely love this coming out of him. Did run this before on Li Jiang. Seeing the Sombra come out of him, but so far, pulling up that ult all the way to 35% to Liz, getting that first blood. Narwhal answer with a kill of his own. Looking for more onto the Reinhardt. Will go down. Next, answers with another one as well as Nil, but still, so far, pretty close team fight. All out brawl, but alternate will be able to push the opposition back. Next, finally goes down. Leaf once again being the hero comes back in. And GamersOrigin will not be able to deter the opposition from taking that first point cap, but Octo and Nil pushing them back. Hip will have that EMP ready soon. To Liz. Getting the boop. Leaf probably looking for the reset anyway. But EMP available, as well as the Pulse Bomb. Dragon Blade coming up soon for Leaf. See if Hip can get something big out of it. Sets his sights onto Ruby. The dive with the Tracer is good, and so far, 2 for 0. EMP coming up big. Hack onto Octo means he cannot keep the shield up too. And this should be a clear teamfight win for GamersOrigin.
I am healed.
Sticks to that pick with the Sombra. Gets the EMP ready. Makes it work. Now, once again, going over to the back line. Dives in with Ruby, but Leaf popping the Dragon Blade, looking for any couple of extra kills. The Pulse Bomb is good as well. And so far, GamersOrigin take 3, make that 4, and keep the advantage rolling once more. And rat-a-tat-tat, Hip making the Sombra pick work. This is, again, something he did run in the past couple of weeks. We'll be going in with the EMP aggressively. GamersOrigin looking to stagger the opposition as much as possible and keep them back. Sets his sights onto Next. Next, however, will be able to use that Graviton and Cranks with the extra kills. We'll be able to push them back. GamersOrigin maybe forcing their luck a bit. Should have regrouped after Benabest going down. Point swap going over to the blue team. Alternate attacks will have 2 ultimates available to boot as well. Octo being EMP'd and then hacked means that he wasn't even able to use the Earth Shatter. So we could see him use it here, securing a potential team fight. But so far, it's 1 for 1. To Liz gets the kill onto Leaf. Nil popping that tech visor will secure the hold. And Hip will be going down. Can't disengage in time. And with 85% already built up for alternate, this is looking dire for GamersOrigin, but Blade is gonna be available for Leaf. Graviton soon enough available for Paco, knowing him. He should be able to build up the charge in this upcoming team fight. Leaf looking for those targets, but so far 2 for 0, make that 3 for alternate. And now this is looking really bad for them as Leaf gets the kill, but unfortunate for GamersOrigin. Paco wasn't near the point. And alternate attacks will take it back 2-1. The reverse sweep dream still available for alternate. We'll see if it's gonna be possible, as I do feel that on night market, Leaf coming up huge on that Genji was definitely a big reason as to why GamersOrigin managed to get that win on the board, but we'll see if they can still close it out. Octo charging in like a man once more into the fray. Benabest. The return charge will be going really low. Bionade will keep him safe for a while, but Octo draws first blood. Tries to get onto the point. Next. Gets another. Looks for Hip. Gets that double kill in. GamersOrigin will be losing the team first team fight, and alternate attacks will be getting that first point cap. Next will be charged up, slept, woken up instantly by the fire strike, however. Still, ulti advantage building up in favor of alternate attacks. Shield battles commencing. Octo going in off onto the side. Leaf chasing him down. You do not want to duel a Rhine in close quarters. As Octo will manage to get that kill. Narwhal will go down to the opposing Tracer. And with the Nano Boost being used, maybe a bit too overeager out of GamersOrigin. Leaf will be able to get a kill onto Octo, however. Blade soon available. 44% already built up for alternate. Narwhal looking to be that sneaky Tracer. And Ben Best gets a kill onto Nil. Gets a nice charge onto Cranks. Beautifully done. And this might just be enough for Origin. So far though, still a scrappy fight next. Going in with the Graviton Sound Barrier will be used. And with the return Graviton, this is looking better and better for GamersOrigin. Nil will be popping that Tag Visor. Not sure if it's gonna pay off, as he does get a kill at the very least. Will be booped off by Noki. Noki getting the double boop and getting the punch to the face onto Cranks. And now GamersOrigin pushing the alternate attacks lineup back. Leaf playing really aggressively here. Point swap finally coming through for GamersOrigin. Leaf looking to contest onto the high ground. Mill will be going down. Beautiful deflect timing coming out of Leaf. And Earth Shatter, as well as the Boostio. The Boostio, unfortunately for alternate attacks coming through. God that it would have made a difference probably, but still. This has gotta sting, as GamersOrigin, not really even forced to use too many ultimates of their own. Will have already 4 of them available. Ruby would at least have an easier time with the upcoming changes to make sure the target lock for Nano Boost will be better. But Narwhal with the Discord secures the kill on the opposing Tracer. So far 3 for 1, 4 for 1. Leaf finally going down. Narwhal though still being a nuisance on this Tracer. Will finally go down to Nex. A bit too aggressive. And GamersOrigin looking to keep alternate attacks at bay. Will be forced to push, or rather will be pushed back, as Leaf finally able to regroup with a scene. Narwhal running back onto the point. Graviton will be used, but Sound Barrier in return. Cranks actually going down to his own pulse bomb, I believe there potentially. But Octo gets a triple. Octo, can he keep it up? Still alive, finally going down. Overtime now finally kicking in. But this is not looking good for alternate. Narwhal getting the kill. Leaf pulling through. Nil running back onto the point with the ultimate. Will be shielded and kept safe for a while. Will go down to Leaf. And with Dragon Blade also available for the Genji. Overtime shouldn't last too long, as it's just cleanup. And GamersOrigin take the first map. GG.
Play of the match. Огонь по готовности.
Beautiful stuff coming out of both of these teams, and it seems like the lobby just disbanded, unfortunately. Not sure exactly what happened there. Seems like the lobby broke. It happens, so we're going to try and set up the match once again as soon as possible so we can get into the second map of the night. It will be alternate attacks' choice in terms of the second map in the series. but GamersOrigin will be taking that first 1-0 lead in this best of 3. Remember, this is the winners bracket, where we're gonna go with best of 3s. Loser will be dropped down to the losers bracket, and where they will fight their way towards the grand finals, and it will be a best of 1 over on that end. So a bit dicier there, more space to work with over here in the winners bracket for now, but it seems like it's gonna be Hollywood, as we are already set and ready to go.
Welcome to Hollywood.
Hollywood, definitely a popular choice among most teams nowadays as well. We'll be curious how Alternate and GamersOrigin will be approaching this hybrid map. Could potentially see some more Torbjorn, some more Symmetra here. So far, however, no real picks that could tell us what we can expect. I do not think Alternate will go for this composition at all. They might stick with the Torbjorn Symmetra, but highly doubt they're gonna go with a Sombra, Widow, and Reaper to boot.
Sentry turret placed.
Going for that mostly Talon roster, but finally swaps are in.
Sentry deployed.
We'll see Cranks on that Soldier, next on Roadhog, Octo on that Reinhardt. And over on the redhead side, GamersOrigin might see the dive composition once more. Might see Leaf stick with that fair. Has had some really good results on it. Paco on that Zarya once more, it seems. I'll walk on that Soldier and Hip. I was about to say, definitely expect him to swap there, as I highly doubt one support would opt in for that Hanzo, but maybe anticipating a Sombra pick, using that scouting get that Sonic Arrow, teasing that option in the future. Who knows? But GamersOrigin will be pushing off onto the high ground, forcing Alternate regroup behind Octo for the most part, and Leaf will be able to take down the turret. I see done by him as Benabest drops over onto the point. Fire strike misses. Franks will be really low. Still alive, however. Going off onto the side, not really able to do much, however. And now we see Liz going super aggressively, almost taking the opposing soldier down, but first blood coming out from Paco. 6v5, make that 6v4 for the red team. And this is looking great for them as Franks takes Leaf down, but so far it seems to be the only thing for Alternate, as GamersOrigin will be able to take the first point with great time. A lot of ultimates build up already. And we'll see Crank's attempt to go over onto the high ground. Leaf now poking away at the opposition, being annoying, trying to get that concussion blast. Forced them out of the elevator. Not managed to connect the way he wanted. But still, we'll see the Graviton return of Shatter. Will be good. Soundbear will be forced and used. Cranks will be dropping down with that tech visor. And we'll be getting a kill. And interestingly enough, Nil, having that multicore available, will stick to the Torbjorn. Repositioning the turret. As said, we'll have multicore available, so come next team fight, things could look great for alternate attacks. Benabest might be the big factor here if he gets a huge Earth Shatter. Nice leap onto Octo. Nil will be popping that Molten Core so far, 2 for 2. Looking for more. Not really able to do too much though. Narwhal with attack visor with an nano boost. Looking for more targets. Gets Ruby. Sets the sights onto Nil. Will be really low, however. Nil pushing him back. But GamersOrigin will be able to continue to push with the cart. And Nil might finally see the swap coming out of him soon. No ultimate available for him. Still sticking with it for now. But Paco, once again with a Graviton, sound barrier will be used. Earth Shatter in return out of Benbest. Not too great there, but 2 for 1. Paco going down there. Leaf looking for more. Doesn't get any, but still. Push is successful for GamersOrigin. Looking great. 4 minutes remaining. Narwhal helping with the stagger. Leaf getting a few beautiful headshots, but Cranks answers with the Helix. Takes one down at the very least. And Nil persistent with the Swordburn. Again, not entirely sure if it's still worth at this point. Saving grace for alternate is the fact that it will have Nano Boost as well as the Attack Visor available. And Nil actually building up that ultimate really quickly. Octa will have that Earth Shatter available. Some key ultimates lined up for GamersOrigin too, however. And we'll see. Narwhal take down First Blood, gets the second one, but so far they make it 3 for 2. Nil with that Molten Core going on to the point, forcing the opposition back. Definitely trying to prove me wrong with the pick, but Leaf gets a double, will be taken down. Nil still has the turret buddy online to fight back and get that revenge, but now with the Earth Shatter being good for Benbest, Graviton was used on top too. Cranks is the only one to get a kill out of the blue team. Push continues on for GamersOrigin. Getting another good kill. Sets his sights onto that turret. Managed to get him really low. Cranks with a beautiful Helix will be able to get another kill onto Leaf. We'll have the Attack Visor available. As to Liz, body blocking for him. Pip takes down Cranks in the end still. So far, 2 kills for 1. Favor of GamersOrigin. Make that a couple extra. And Narwhal now with Attack Visor. After the kill onto next, should be looking to pop it, but Cranks will be nano boosted up. Use Attack Visor of his own. And 2 kills are good for alternate attacks. We'll be able to push GamersOrigin back. And so far, so good. Nil proving me wrong on that Torbjorn. Has that multi-core available for the next team fight. Handing out some armor packs to boot. And Leaf now swapping over to the Reaper. Soundberry coming out defensively. Will force GamersOrigin to regroup. Benbest really, really low. Somehow still alive. Blood Shield coming out of Paco. Nano Boost Attack Visor will be available, however. Should see it come out, and Leaf still going in. Narwhal will be able to get the kills and the cleanup for GamersOrigin, as they will push it out in the end.
Score 0-3. Switching sides.
And unfortunately for alternate, full Torb on defense did not mean that they managed to also full hold on Hollywood, but with that being said, they still got a decent time out of GamersOrigin. 57 seconds left. If they can somehow manage to get a better offensive push, could be looking poised to equalize the series 1-1. However, they still have to, at the very least, finish the map in order to do that. And GamersOrigin will definitely be looking to pull out a full hold, potentially here on the first point. Definite option. So far, however, standard triple tank composition shaping up for GamersOrigin. Arm walk on that soldier once more. No Symmetra or Torbjorn on the defensive side here. And over on to alternate attacks. We might see Octa on the Reinhardt and next on the Roadhog. Cranks potentially coming in from up top with that Fair Mercy combination from the side. Leaf on that Roadhog as well. We'll keep an eye on him. See if he can get any return picks or just huck the Fair out of the skies. Can totally swing the way of the team fight in their favor. This round will start. Narwhal will not even go for the high ground. We'll just straight up hold the lines with the rest of his team. As the rest of alternate are pushing in from above. No picks so far are either end. Octo now dropping down onto the point. Shield battles commencing. Best seemingly winning on that one. Leaf going in from the sides. Doesn't get any kill, and first blood drawn by Octo. Best did go down in that engage. 6v5 so far, and this is looking better and better for alternate. Next, getting another one. Tech visor already available for Nil.
My ultimate is ready.
And this is looking like it's gonna be enough for alternate to get the first point win.
Let's go.
And the speedy first point cap for both teams. Nil should have been able to clear the opponent up top. However, it did drop down. And with the Nano Boost attack visor available, they're looking to go for it. Still lying sneakily on top. Will be able to pop it. So far, looking for more. Gets a double. Will be taken down. Nice hook coming out of Leaf. Could potentially be enough for that hold. Narwhal getting a kill onto next. Cranks though. One Paco in the end, and with that, they will force GamersOrigin to back off. A lot of ultimates available for GamersOrigin in that next team fight, however. Leaf looking to go up top. Doesn't get spotted just yet. Best and the rest of the GamersOrigin lineup holding the line. Cranks will have that Rocket Barrage available, but with so many ultimates available for the red team, Leaf will be able to take the first kill. Nano Boost attack visor will be used next. Next one looking to go down. Doesn't go down just yet. Jukes are good.
Get over here and heal up.
Will finally go down to Best, and GamersOrigin expend 2 ultimates, but will be able to hold. Graviton into Whole Hog, still an option for them. However, Sound Barrier coming up soon for the blue team. It's not gonna be cut in time as Leaf gets the quadruple kill off of it, and Paco, generous Paco, donating another play of the game this time, potentially for Leaf. Sound Barrier should be available for both teams, as GamersOrigin attempts to go for the aggressive spawn camp. Something we've seen teams like Hammers and Selfless do, but Sound Barrier popped from both ends. Best going in with Earth Shatter. Nice charge, but will go down. Nil having that Nano Boost and attack visor, looking to get a few extra kills here. But so far, 3 for 1. Narwhal coming out on top.
The mission's all that matters.
And with no Reinhardt on their end, they will go ahead and regroup. Not willing to keep up the spawn camp, at least for now. 2 minutes and 37 seconds remaining for alternate. Attack visor available for Narwhal. Earth Shatter over on the end of Octo. Cranks did swap over to the Genji previously. We'll have that blade available soonish, but nice shield coming out of Ben Best. Octo, however, gets a good follow-up charge onto Paco. Can he keep it up though? Narwhal with the tech visor on the high ground will get no kills. And with Cranks now having that blade, they force Narwhal to go down. Nil staying alive there. And with the Earth Shatter being used, Octo will still be alive. Ben Best maybe should have held on to that Earth Shatter, as the team fight was looking like it was lost. But maybe trying to delay them as much as possible, as he was able to go back onto the point, and Cranks gets a kill onto hip, but still. Blue team will regroup. Another whip Earth Shatter coming out of Octo. Dragon Blade will be used, but the Graviton gonna keep down free. So far 2 for 1 in favor of alternate. Cranks answering with a couple of extra kills. And Origin being pushed back. Even a few stagger kills coming in over on their end. Next, we'll have that Graviton available. Sound Barrier as well as the Nano Boost online for Ruby to Liz respectively. Over on the other end, however, we might see the Nano Boost attack visor, but with the Graviton being used, this is really, really bad for GamersOrigin. Beautifully done by the blue team. Even Leaf popping that ultimate out of desperation.
My tactical visor is charged.
As alternate will keep on the pressure and looking poised to have a great time on Hollywood on offense. This is gonna be really rough for GamersOrigin. Cranks getting those dash resets and the follow-up kills. Dragon Blade out online means that GamersOrigin will be staggered out in 1 minute 34 seconds remaining.
Score 3-3. Switching sides.
Slightly better time for alternate. Means that they will be on the defensive side at this time around. And you gotta question Narwhal's decision there, as well as Leaf's. Desperate final attempt, but still dropping down straight into the Graviton. Expanding that tech visor as well as the Nano Boost was tragic for GamersOrigin. And on top, Leaf just coming in at the end. Solo hog going through, will not be able to get anything in. Alternate attacks will be able to keep up the push and get a better time on offense because of it. It was a good potential attempt coming out of Narwhal, in the sense that if Cranks wasn't there to contest him on top, he could have potentially gotten a lot of kills coming in from the flank off to the side, but was not meant to be. And once more, we will see Cranks favor that Genji on defense. Again, nice primary fire hits. We'll get Narwhal really low, down to about half HP. They'll be healed up, however. Leaf still looking for some damage there with the Pharah. Not really able to do too much so far. Might at least force Cranks to regroup with his team. As with 22 seconds remaining, GamersOrigin just looking to push in aggressively. Pays off in the end so far, but 1 for 1 might be bad as both Reinhardts go down. Narwhal answered with another, and they keep it up. It's gonna be really close, but Still, they managed to do it in the end. Final members left on the point. Overtime will be popped, but GamersOrigin will be able to get the card rolling.
I'm escorting the payload. Let's keep it moving.
The big problem for them, however, is the fact that they are one team fight away from being stopped dead in their tracks. A lot of strong ultimates available on both ends. Nano Boost Tac Visor might come through as well as the Blade. However, Paco once more again with the Graviton might be enough, but so far 2 for 1, and without any members of GamersOrigin available on the card, alternate attacks will be stopping them.
3 to 4. Switching sides.
Unfortunate, but good approach for alternate. And the nil, as well as Cranks, getting into good spots to make sure that they get those kills, force GamersOrigin back and off of the card. But even with more time on their hands, alternate attacks realistically will be having 1 to 2 pushes available, depending on how aggressively they want to go on to the point, of course. Which definitely means that there is a danger of GamersOrigin pulling off a full hold, and as a result, getting that series win. Standard compositions on both ends, no real swaps coming through, and we'll see if it pays off as the round will start. As said, 1 minute and 30 seconds remaining will be the amount of time alternate attacks has to work with. They are definitely wanting a win here, as they'll be able to stay in the winner's bracket, and being in the winner's bracket will give them a pretty big advantage coming into the grand finals potentially. But the fight will commence. So far, Narwhal gets the first blood. Things are not looking bright for alternate, as Narwhal now with that first blood, 70% on that ultimate, even gets beautiful headshots onto Cranks. Will be able to push alternate back, and with 45 seconds remaining, GamersOrigin going for the spawn camp strategy.
My ultimate is almost ready.
Means that alternate will have pretty much only 1 more team fight available. And as said, Paco already up in good with that Graviton. Will be able to use a straight up catches for beautiful Bionate into the Helix. Means that alternate attacks will be melting in a second. And with 10 seconds left on the board, GamersOrigin will be able to do it. Narwhal popping that Tac Visor, Earth Shatter coming through. And GamersOrigin does it. Gets the win. GG.
Final score 3 to 4.